Dear sons and daughters of planet Earth, I am Sananda. It may seem repetitive to you. It may seem boring to some. But I will never get tired of being grateful every time I am here. Every time I can bring my messages to so many people at once. Technology has not only brought the awareness of evil, the awareness of violence, the awareness of many bad things, which you see. Technology was necessary for this moment. It was created for this purpose, so that our word could be expanded quickly in real time to the whole planet. Only everything that is created by the light is tainted by the non-light, and this medium that would be a medium of love, of teaching, of expanding consciousness, has also become an abusive medium, totally out of control, often causing a lot of harm to many people. But I must tell you that everything is about choices. The choices you make about what to look for, what to see, what to listen to. You have the free will to know what you want, and I can assure each one of you that you attract exactly what vibrates in your range. So many times when you start looking for a certain subject, and you see something strange, something here that is not part of that context, stop and ask yourself, what are you vibrating at that moment? Realize this. Each thought, how long does it take? Millionths of a second, but this little thought reverberates, it emanates an energy. And that medium, it is very eager, very fast, very bold, and it returns to you, I would say, exacerbated by a lot, exactly what you are looking for, just with that extra pinch coming from your own thinking. Another important point is the eternal surge. Why can't you be satisfied with little? You need to have a lot. You always need to be there in front, to be able to show off and say, no, I know this, oh, this one too, oh, this one too, oh, this other one too, to boost your ego, to show that you are a diligent student, or to show that you like to show off. So why is there such a demand? Why don't you just listen to your hearts? We have said it so many times here. Have questions? Ask us and we will answer. But you don't trust us, neither you nor us. Then I ask myself, is it perhaps because you will not hear from us what you would like to hear? Is it because we, most of the time, would not agree with what you expect? Or is it that by asking the other, you always have that little way of contesting what he or she is saying and enforcing what you want to hear? So you are never satisfied. You always need to hear here, hear there, and then you can make a decision. Which was the place that answered closest to what you wanted to hear? And this is also a tactic. You look for something with a feeling of doubt, because you didn't believe what was said. So that doubt is enough to reverberate in that network, and the network gives you back more doubt, because the more doubt you have, the further away from us you will be. Because you will never believe what we say deep down, because you have so many questions, so many points to ponder, that it is hard to believe, faithfully and blindly, what we say. This is the point. Technology is not bad, you make it bad. Because if you seek to broaden your knowledge, realize what I said. Broaden your knowledge. You are not seeking affirmation of what you already know. You want to broaden. You want to know more, but not out of doubt. You want to broaden your consciousness. And also you don't want to go out from there showing off to anybody. You want to learn just for yourself. Perfect. You will be putting into the net a feeling, given knowledge, and it will give it back to you. Without doubt, because you have no doubt. So realize that everything happens in response to what you ask and think. Don't blame the net for everything you see there that is contaminated. No, don't blame it. Because if you attracted that video, that audio, that contaminated text, you vibrated that. Somehow the doubt, the questioning, the total lack of faith in what you have heard, has led you to look for something else. And that is enough to return more doubt. So don't blame the network. The net is what you make of it. If it has gone astray, if it has become contaminated, if it has become rotten, you have fed it. Who put the rotten things there? It was you. Then many will answer, no, it was not me. It really wasn't you, but someone put it there. And someone saw it and liked it, and spread it around. And it spread. So, when I say you, why did the hat bother you? It is you who have contaminated it. And everything is done so that things become more and more contaminated. But all because of the first decision of each one of you. When you spread untrue news, without even trying to know if it is true or not. Who spread it? Oh, but I didn't start it. I received it. And why did you spread it? You are guilty, too, of spreading fear and lies to other brothers. So stop blaming the net for everything bad that happens to you. You get back what you reverberate, what you emanate. It only gives back what you thought, what you emanated, nothing else. Then I ask each one of you, in the future, when everything is clear, will you trust the net? Or will you continue to seek answers to your questions? What do you think it will be like? Will you still have doubts? Will you still question what we say? I leave that question in your mind. What do you think your trust in us in the fifth dimension will be like? Will you still question us? Will you still think we are not telling the truth, or will you believe us 100%? Maybe you are seeing is believing. It will no longer be like here, that you have to believe without seeing. There you will see it happen. Then it may be that your doubts will be gone. Will it? So I will leave you with this thought. What, and how will I trust the information in the fifth dimension? Will I trust it with my eyes closed without questioning anything, or will I keep searching? Because I have doubts? Because searching To broaden your knowledge is fabulous, as long as it's not to increase your ego. Now, searching to prove what has been said. The source is doubt, and then you will still have doubts? This is a complex subject. It doesn't look like it, but it is. And I say it again. You receive what you emanate. The law of the universe does not fail. And everything is very accelerated. So what you emanate quickly comes back as a result. So pay attention to what you are emanating. How are you trying to resolve your doubts? Is it a doubt of broadening knowledge or a doubt in what has been said? Think about it a lot. Why do you do so much research? Because what is said is not enough for you. There is still that little bug eating away at your brain saying, don't trust it. This is all lies. Believe for yourself. Search. Very well, do your searching, and you will see where your doubts will take you. I assure you that there are more doubts. So in closing, I'll just say one sentence. You don't have to trust anybody in anything that is said. You have to listen to your heart, because your heart is your power center. That is where your higher self acts and says exactly to each one of you, this is true. This is a lot. But what do you need to do to listen to your hearts? Very little, just listen. Nothing more. Learn to listen to your hearts, and you will know whether what is being said is true or not, regardless of who is saying it or not. Learn that. I would say that right now. This is the most important lesson to be learned. Listen to your hearts, because this is how we are going to communicate with you, through your hearts. And it will tell you whether everything you are living, seeing, or hearing is true or not. Learn this. Focus on your spiritual hearts, and I assure each one of you, you will hear our voice, and most of all, you will hear the voice of your higher self. Peace be with you. Thank you for watching.